Fox 40 Sports Director Chris Tavares watched this one play out in person. He is standing by live at Levi Stadium. Chris, I would imagine a very happy Niners locker room tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely happy, especially after the performance that they had last week. Just happy to get back in the win column. But this was a completely dominant performance by San Francisco. We'll start on the defense, which has been stellar through the first 4 games this year. You showed it, that pick 6 from Talanoa Hufanga. They had a ridiculous 7 sacks on Matthew Stafford. They limited them to just 57 yards rushing, and for the second time this season, they kept the opponent out of the end zone altogether. And offensively, it looked like a completely different team from last week. They had 327 yards of total offense, 4 separate plays of 20 yards or more, and most importantly, like I said, they got the win, especially after a rough Week 3 loss against Denver. Oh, and by the way, they got to do so against a divisional opponent that also ended their season last year.
I was real happy overall, obviously, with our whole team. It was a cool way to win. We knew it would be a battle. To keep them out of the end zone was great, so it was cool to not play perfect, but to overcome a lot of things and have a good, big victory.
When you go through a tough week like that, it makes this feel a lot better at the end. So we've been in this situation before, it's a roller coaster this season. And you just got to ride the highs and lows and kind of stay right in the middle as much as you can, and that's how you get success in the end.
Them being a divisional game, it means a lot. All the division games mean a lot, knowing that they were the last team that we played last year in the playoffs. So just getting a win always feels good.
We felt like we could easily be 3-0, and our record wasn't showing that. And anytime you play in your division, is counts as 2. So this is definitely a big win, and we're right back, kind of where we want. We got to keep it going.
Just rewatching that this week definitely adds a little fuel to the fire, and they're out there talking a little bit of smack about it, and you're just like, all right, well, last year was last year. We're just going to do our best to give it to you this year.
All right, now we bring in our Sean Cunningham to help break this game down. For me, it starts and ends with what we saw on defense. Is that the same story for you?
For sure. I mean, that's how it's going to have to be all season long. You had George Kittle talk to us about how they've got that barometer. If the offense can get 21 points, or even if the defense can pitch in points as well, the defense will hold their mud. They'll be able to do the rest. This is a very talented defensive team, and it's fun to see Talanoa Hufanga, guy who most people can't even say his name. All of a sudden now he's a household name for Niner fans.
Yeah, he had a fantastic rookie season last year. Even Kyle Shanahan said probably should have played him more. They're not at all surprised by what he's been doing on the field so far this season. And let's look at the other side of the ball on offense. I mean, you heard Rutgers say it. You heard the guys say it. Anytime Deebo Samuel touches the ball, it could be something special. The offense just looked completely different from last week.
For sure. They looked like a capable offense. Still haven't seen them go deep. I'd like to see that a little bit. But all those little, tunnel routes, as you like to say, bubble screens, all those things, everything's playing into their favor. They look like a capable offensive unit tonight. It just shows you what a difference a week-to-week can make in the NFL.
Yeah, when you got them clicking on all levels, offense and defense, this team is clearly pretty dangerous, taking down the defending Super Bowl champs. But that's going to do it for us in Santa Clara. Rucker, let's send it back to you.